Hi hamster lovers and welcome to Pancake's channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to set up an elderly hamster cage setup. Recently Pancake has turned 2 years and 2 months old and he's starting to slow down and show more signs of aging. For example, the fur on his head and back are thinning. He's becoming a bit more wobbly and lethargic. He's become more frail and is drinking and urinating a lot more frequently. Unfortunately, these are all signs of aging in hamsters. The reason why I'm simplifying his setup is to make it easier for him to get around. If you'd like to find out more about how to look after an elderly hamster, please check out the video in the iCards above. I'm going to be focusing on keeping Pancake as comfortable as possible in the time that I have left with him. So first, I went to the pet shop and got all of his favourite treats. I wanted to make sure that these treats weren't too challenging for him to eat, but at the same time still provide enrichment for him. Now for the cage setup. As usual, I just removed everything from the enclosure. Then I compressed the bedding, which is really important as it will help him create stable burrows if he feels up to it. Since he finds it a little bit difficult to get around, I'm trying to make the setup as flat as possible. I'm also not putting as many underground hideouts in the enclosure or burying the underground hideouts quite as much. This is to make it easier to clean as he is excessively urinating in the hideout. I'm also avoiding having any drops in the enclosure. I will be adding plenty of tubes, tunnels and hideouts in order to make him feel safe as hamsters are prey animals. I'm also still adding all of the different substrates but making them easier to access by making them flat with the bedding. Different substrates are really important as they enrich the hamster's sense of touch. I'm also adding more pathways and bridges to make it easier for him to get around. To enrich his natural foraging behaviours, I added some hay over the top of the bedding. This is also good as when hamsters get older they lose body mass, meaning that they get colder easier. This means that he can use this hay as nesting to keep him warm. I also added plenty of sprays to enrich his natural foraging behaviours. I did cut down on the number of sprays to make it easier for him to walk around, and I also put the water bowl near to his hideout so he doesn't have to walk as far to get to it. It does look quite crowded, which is good as hamsters are prey animals, but he should still be able to get around easily. Then I added a carrot wood roll. When Pancake was younger, he used to really like these. It's also a good enrichment option as it will keep him busy trying to get the carrot out, and it's also not too strenuous. I got this forage mix as it's Pancake's favourite, and it also has quite a lot of fibre in the ingredients. Fibre's really important for elderly hamsters as they can be prone to digestive problems and constipation. This is another one of Pancake's favourite treats and they're called apple sticks. This will be great to keep him busy and so will these walnuts. These both enrich the hamster's natural foraging behaviours and help keep them busy. As usual, I added some moss to the bendy bridge as well as some whimsy dog chews. Then I just sifted through his sand. Again, as hamsters lose body mass when they age, it's important for them to have lots of nesting to help keep them warm. So I added plenty of torn up toilet paper. Then I just scatter fed his food mix. I'm currently using the Bunny Nature Dream Expert. I am planning to switch to a senior hamster food mix though. And here is the finished setup. It's definitely a lot easier for him to get around. It would be a good idea to just get a little food dish and put it near the opening of the hideout and put food mix in there to make sure they're still eating. But I know Pancake has not lost his appetite, which is brilliant. I will be doing more videos in the future on my experience in owning an elderly hamster. It is definitely very different from owning a younger hamster. As they get older, they also develop brittle teeth, so I'm planning on getting some baby food for him. I'm also going to be trying to spend as much time as possible with Pancake. Now it's time for the footage of him exploring his cage. That's the end of this week's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing. Bye!